Guys, today I am so excited to be joined by everyone's tough love bestie, one of my favorite people ever. Let's welcome Brenna Berg.
I think I might have gotten in trouble last time for
what were we talking about?
my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
You don't
they
mess
didn't
with.
like it? Yeah.
And it probably was my own.
I always steer clear of the mother-in-law
I
of it
don't.
all. I have the best mother-in-law. I really do. But every mother-in-law is a mother-in-law. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So it's like, it's okay. But speaking of mother-in-laws.
Yeah, you just said.
She is wanting me to have a baby. Like,
I feel like that's been happening forever.
Since me and Tyler met.
Which is also, again, mother-in-laws, right?
Which is also like I think a Texas thing.
Wait, does Tyler have siblings?
Tyler has one brother. He has two kids.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing fine, but they're getting to a point where like.
They're like, we want more.
Yeah. Like the one is 5 and the other one is 12. So she's already out the door.
Wow.
So it's getting to that awkward time where like they're not always with them.
Right.
Because they're doing soccer. Like, and when you're the 12-year-old literally only wants to do TikToks with her friends. So,
of
like,
course.
It's like starting to become like the nest is a little empty.
Right. And you don't want to be with grandma. Like,
yeah.
I get it. And a baby is very different. No offense to grandma. I love my grandma. But of course, at that age, like, who wants to?
No.
Grandma, stay away from me.
Yeah. Or just adults in general are like icky when you're 12.
Well, I nannied. You know that, right? Or no? Before I went full time, I was nannying for a family. She was 10 when I started, and the boy was like 13. I planned their bar mitzvah at Globe Life Field. We rented Globe Life Stadium. It's just like so insane.
Brenna, I fucking missed you so much.
I miss you. I always look for you.
No, I'm always looking for you. I literally always see you at events, and I never see you out in the flesh. Like
never. Well, I'm never out in the flesh.
Yeah.
I'm at an event.
And then you go.
I'm at home.
Yeah.
But anyways, I nannied, and the kids, I got a good, dose of, it was like 11 and 13. And as they got older, and yeah, they didn't really, can I say fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, fuck with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like the cool 20-year-old. I'm like, then who do you? Your lame little friends?
Yeah. Like losers. One of actually, maybe I shouldn't say her name. Anyways, but the mother-in-law of it all, they would like, let's be careful with our words, if I was next at bat.
Right.
And I never have been in a space where I'm ready. I'm just never,
Totally.
I haven't been that girl, never was that girl.
Same.
My sister yesterday FaceTimed me with her. My sister also has 3.
Right.
4, 3, and 1. So I'm doing fine in the kid department.
Of
like,
course.
whereas like being a fun auntie, being around them, like learning about them. So it's not like I'm like gonna have a kid. I don't know. I'm gonna punt it.
Right.
Which I will.
Totally will. Yes. Still will.
I just think like I like the life we have now with seeing his nieces and nephews and then my nieces, like, and that's, we leave it at that.
Well, I was the same. Like, I never thought I was going to have kids. I didn't know if I was going to get married. Certainly kids were like, it has to be the right circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband is also like, maybe next year. And I'm hoping that next year we'll do the like next year again thing. And I'm like, okay. And then maybe like the next year and then it won't happen.
No,
I'm 45 and I have no kids.
No, but I'm thinking like some girls just don't have the maternal, like it's just not in the cards for us, and that's okay too.
That is okay.
But I will say yesterday, I don't know if I was having hangover anxiety for this feeling to come about, but my sister FaceTimed me with her 1-year-old on her face just like mushed together.
Right.
And she was like, Alexis, I just want you to experience this just once. And I was, for a split second, I was like, oh, that would feel, but maybe I was just needing attention and validation because I was coming down.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because one of my friends too, she was like, I never felt like I wanted to be a mom. And then one day this like intense feeling of like jealousy came over when she saw a pregnant woman. Oh. And then that like clocked her. So maybe that will happen for us. And it will just.
But back to the mother-in-law of it all, my mother-in-law, who I also love, she said she never had that feeling, which, sorry, I always have to bring up the Mormons. She wasn't raised Mormon. She was like normal. And then she married into Mormonism because the Mormons, like that's heavily pushed. So like all they do is be moms.
Yeah.
But she said she never had that. And she ended up having 3 kids and she's a great mom and it's wonderful. But like she never had the feeling. She was like, I always was. And then my husband wanted children and I gave him children.
Yeah.
But like, of course she loves her kids and blah, 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 blah.
Of course. We love.
Maybe I won't.
We love thy mother-in-laws on the list.
No.
We love our mother-in-laws.
So much.
So much.
But my best friend just had a baby.
Okay.
Like 2 months ago. And I'm going up there weekly and enjoying. And this is like the closest I've ever been to a child ever. I'm like, wow, it's not baby fever. I'm happy to leave. But it definitely is exposing me. And I'm feeling like more, I'm around a kid. I don't want to punt it as well.
Yeah.
It's my best friend's baby. But like, I digress. I don't know.
I know. I swear, like anytime I'm around a newborn, especially, I get the worst anxiety. I don't like to hold it. I don't. And I'm like, there's something wrong with me. And like, sometimes I'm like, I'm a 33-year-old woman and I can't hold a newborn child. Like, am I immature? Am I still a child? Therefore, and then also my baby dad, wait.
Your husband?
Wait, hold on. My brother-in-law, my sister's baby daddy.
Okay.
He just texted me going, nobody, Kaya, who's the 4-year-old. When I go to Alexis, I don't wear a car seat. And I was like, that fucking bitch, that rat. It was one time.
Of course it was.
And like,
kids.
she's 4 years old. Like people used to, my mom literally left me with bouncers. Like she's gonna be fine.
Totally.
But like, I feel like I was like, this is prime example of like, because I was like, oh, just get in the car, no big deal. Like you don't have a car seat. She's like literally a toddler, and people are gonna come for me, but like also.
And I know. No, I support you. I get it. I would do the same thing. No, I
was like, a car seat? Putting a car seat in a car with long acrylic nails.
And you're driving like 1 minute down the road.
Yeah,
or
it was
30 or maybe a road trip, whatever.
We had a dinner reservation to go to. So Kaya, I
get in the car.
I go, Kaya, get in the car. And then I also said, if you tell anybody, I'm never taking you to the JoJo Siwa cruise that you want to go.
Oh, and she told.
So no more JoJo Siwa for you,
Can't trust
Kaya.
her.
Yeah, honestly, Kaya is my least favorite right now. Cole, the baby, is my favorite. And then London's always a steady middle.
Okay.
Because she can be a terror.
Where does your sister live?
She lives in Frisco now.
Oh, they're here. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
so they came back, thank the Lord.
Oh, nice. Because I thought they were gone. I was like, how often are you seeing them? Because
but this is good because I can go and then I leave.
Leave.
That's where we're at.
The leaving is where it's my favorite part.
Brenna. Thank you so much for coming on the Literally Not Okay podcast. I love how we just went on a rant about mother-in-laws and babies. But I'm so glad you're back. I adore you. I always say, like, we're always looking for each other, but, like, we're never seeing each other.
I know.
And we had a blast on the podcast last time.
It was amazing.
Like, we are yapping queens.
We are. I know you were texting me last night. My husband was like, what are you guys going to talk about? I'm like, this bitch was asking me last night isn't not her podcast? Why is she asking me what to talk about?
I told you I was hanging on one brain cell.
Like, it's fine.
I know. Well, yeah. Literally, look at us.
Not to call you out on your own podcast. She's really bad at this.
Yeah, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. But I also like have been struggling mentally, and I'm back now. Like today was a great day.
I feel like the last time I saw you, you also literally just got back from Cabo, and you had the Utazima or whatever.
Oh, the Manchachima's Revenge.
Yes.
Didn't
get it this time.
Didn't get it this time. Just like literally, I think the social aspect of it all, like just the talking. And then the week before Cabo, I was talking with foreigners on the podcast for a week straight. So like, I just think I hit my wall yesterday.
Which are how the foreigners. Like,
I love thy foreigners.
It has been amazing. You've gone to a couple games.
I've gone to a couple games. FIFA World Cup is taking over my life.
Literally
and
same.
I love it.
I'm obsessed. And I'm sad that they're going to leave.
I'm a diehard soccer fan. I'm a diehard football fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
Were you before this?
Like since last week.
Okay.
So I've been thriving, but it's been so fun.
Dallas has been insane. Wasn't expecting that. I wasn't prepared.
I was not prepared either, but I also think I definitely was overdoing it. Like, I feel like I was having so much fun every time I was going out, but I was doing it for business purposes. I was interviewing.
Totally.
Like, I was asking them who Michael Jackson was.
I'm happy to be married, but I also would love to be single during this era. I ran into a girl at an event, and she's like 32 and single and going out to the Englanders. I'm like, how fun is that? Like,
I know.
The men, the vibes, like,
I know. There was sausages, the Portugal sausages after the game at Ritual recently. And all my friends went. And it's like, that wouldn't be a good situation for me to go, but like good for y'all.
For y'all.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I never say y'all.
No. Oh,
I don't know how that came about, but
I never said it before, obviously, when I didn't live here, but now I say it.
It's happening.
I remember when I moved here, they told me, like, you'll start saying it. And I was like, y'all is like the craziest thing I've ever heard. Just say you guys. Do you say you guys?
You guys.
Yes.
Yeah. But y'all, I think is quicker. It's easier. Sometimes I just like, it comes out of nowhere.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
We're Texan now.
We're
Texans.
We're Texan. married woman.
Oh my gosh. How long have you been married now?
I have been with Tyler for almost 10 years, married for a year.
Wow.
Which is
Oh my
crazy.
gosh,
But we had a long engagement.
Right.
He
I remember this.
also like didn't propose to me for the first 5 years. And like by year 4, I was like,
Do you not love me?
I remember being in our townhome and being like, what am I doing here? Like, you don't even love me. You don't want to marry me, Tyler. And I would pack up my bags, get back in my Honda Accord and be like, I'm going back to Jersey. Like, what am I doing here? And then I would drive to the gas station.
Right.
And then get a pack of Jewel pods and smoke. And I would wait for him to call me. And he never did. But like, I would always come back and be like, I was like,
just kidding. Love you.
Psycho. But I would literally go and pretend like that I was running away.
Of course. I love that.
And now I understand why he didn't want to marry me.
Totally.
Like, you know, like I had a lot of maturing to do.
We were talking about children. Does he want children?
He is on the same page as me. Like, he knows we'll get there.
Totally.
And men, I feel like with their age, it doesn't fucking matter how old
they don't even
are.
think about that. Right.
Yeah. But it's also like, I don't think it should matter for a guy. And I think women having children later in life, maybe just be from personal like experience, like all the girls I work out with, they're all in their late 30s and they're like, I'm so fucking glad I waited.
Oh, good.
Like they're like, I'm more mature. I lived my life.
Totally.
Like I've done
everything. Right. Of course, in like the most ideal circumstances, if I could have had children at early 20s and then be free at 45.
Yeah.
Amazing. But like the place that I was in, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, with like the next year thing, I'm like, I always calculate I'm adding 18 years. Like this is how I determine it. I'm like, okay, if I'm 32, then I'm 50 when they leave. Or I'm like, okay, 35, now I'm 53. And I'm like, okay, should we maybe that's the only thing that makes me want to do it soon. I'm gonna be 60 years old by the time they're leaving.
But I think with all the peptides and all the things like life, like we're always gonna feel young.
Wait,
that's
can
what
we
I keep
talk about
telling
peptides?
Okay.
We don't have to.
No, I feel like
I've never taken one. I'm scared.
If I show you my ass in the bathroom.
Oh, really?
You will look like I just went paintballing because I have peptide.
Are you feeling amazing?
I don't know. I don't know what it's doing, but I do feel like if I do anything consistently, I do feel good.
Sure.
But you tell me what it does for me. I have no fucking idea. All I know is the Glow Blend makes you look good.
Oh,
and I feel like that one's working.
Blum?
It's called Glow Blend. But at the same time,
where are you getting that? We don't have to talk about that.
No, a very good local source. But I also had ones that I was getting from like a scary thing.
Right.
And that's when I was like, okay.
I'll see TikToks on it and the comments are just like, order from Peptide 18,000 website. Here's my code. I'm like, people are probably doing that.
Yeah, no. The peptide community is psychotic. But like I said, I'm doing it, but I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not the one.
No, totally.
But I also don't do anything consistently enough.
I know.
So Tyler's like, you're supposed to be doing the only thing that I really like besides my vagina swelling up and looking like I have a chode now is the testosterone. So I've been doing a lot of testosterone and I like it.
But that's also, I listened to a podcast on like premenopause, which is crazy. Obviously, we're not there yet. We're still supposed to have kids or something. However, women are taking more of like the hormones. That's like a little bit different. I feel like that is supposed to make us feel amazing.
So good.
Okay.
Like I was a little angry for a little bit, but like I think I was like doing too much story of my life. And I was like, I remember getting really angry and I was like, okay, I gotta chill out on the testosterone. I was like, Tyler, where's my testosterone? But like I feel like I do feel very good with what I'm not overdoing it.
Amazing.
For the first time in my life, I'm not overdoing it.
I'm intrigued, but I'm also scared. I'm like anti-drugs, which
I love that about you. And
how
I love
we
that.
differ.
And I love say it to the camera.
That's our big difference, I think.
But we still
No, we're the same, but we're different. I was on the phone with my manager as I was walking in here and I was talking about you and coming on the podcast and she knew I did it last year.
Yeah.
And how I describe you, I just say that you're insane. I'm like, she's like insane in the best way.
Okay, good.
But like, she's Jersey. And then people are like, oh,
but the thing with me is my mom is very crazy, dramatic, fun party girl. My dad is a born again virgin and like an angel sent from above.
Totally.
So like inside,
Are you that?
I'm my father. Like the moral compass is there. The heart of gold is there. The vagine platinum.
That's
vagina.
where
that's where we connect.
Right.
The wild, crazy, dramatic side is from my mother driving to the gas station, calling Tyler, saying, you know, like
totally.
So, but I do think Tyler is more of like my dad, so he's calmed me down a lot.
Totally.
But I'll always be a degenerate Jersey girl.
Of course.
Like that's just who I am.
But I love that about you.
I've tried to be other people and it didn't work.
No.
Like I tried to be all about health and wellness, and like it was fun.
You are.
Now I'm
but you're
balanced.
balanced.
We've come so far.
A balanced queen.
I'm a balanced queen. And I love how I didn't even look at my phone for our topic and we're just fucking yapping away.
I love it.
I love
Are you still doing berries?
I'm at Barry's Hope for Life.
Really?
The only thing is my knee starts hurting from the cardio.
This is crazy. My husband, again, attorney, he tells me on Monday, he said, we have a work event last night, a berries workout. I'm like, what kind of fucking work event? And he didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
He did not know. He was about to work out. And I'm like, you might want to hold off. And he's like a big buff guy. He's like, I'm going to be fine. He comes in last night. He's like, I'm not okay. His knee is hurting, his ankle. He's like, I ran more than I've ever ran in my life. I'm like, I told you. But he loved it.
No,
he was like, I could see us going there.
Mm-hmm. And you were like, yeah, let me
I said no.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. I have been getting instant karma for making fun of my husband. Like, I'm not even lying. He woke up one day and I was like, literally, I got off birth control. So like my, have been not okay.
Totally.
Like, just like, I feel like I'm back when I'm 16.
Right.
So he wakes up, he's like, oh my God, my eyeballs hurt. Like, can you get me an Advil? Like he had a migraine. And I was like, you are a nut job. Like, but that's just men. Men are like so dramatic when they're hurting or sick.
1000%.
But the next day, I haven't had a migraine since like 1993. And I had the worst migraine in my life. And then he was at Barry's with me. And I'm like, dude, and he complains. Like after he's like, and I'm like, Tyler, like get it together. I'm like a Barry's like I'm almost hitting 100 classes. So like get it together.
Insane.
And then this past week, I can't because my knee.
Right.
So it's like, don't dish it if you can't take it.
Totally.
Like, you know what I mean? But
But
did you do the workout?
No, me. No, it was for him. You know, what's funny is one time way back, I was like loosely dating this man and he was like, let's go to a 6 a.m. Barry's. I get there because I wake up early in the morning. Yeah. I think we were out the night before at Nobu. It was casual. He's like, let me book us. You've never done one. Amazing. I show up at 5:50. I'm like strolling around in the West Village, like waiting for him. He clearly slept in. I like walked in, walked out. I didn't do it. I was fully booked. I could have taken the class.
No,
but I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do this? And it's scary. It's intimidating by myself.
Especially.
I knew people there as well.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not about to embarrass myself. No. I just went home.
Yeah. But like 6 a.m. Barry's is like, that's like a.
That's right. And the crew that was there, I was like, I cannot be doing this for the first time. And I don't have like, he was going to be there to support me. Right. And he had done it. Like, I know how to work out, but that was too much.
No, 6 a.m.
So I've never taken one.
Barry's.
When are you taking it?
What's like an 8:45, 10 girl.
Totally.
Like as a stand-up comedian, like I gotta be okay for at night.
Right.
So like I gotta work my way. But 6 a.m. like people that work out
is there a 5 a.m.? I bet there is.
There has to be a 5 a.m.
That's too much.
But that couldn't be me.
They have to be like overcompensating for something. Yeah. You're not like that busy.
I don't think they're happy.
No.
They're definitely not happy people. Like they're like tryhards. You know, like the people in class like back in the day that would like not let you cheat on tests. Like those
That's
people.
them. 1000%.
But Brenna, what a time.
I'm so happy to be here.
I love you so much. I feel like I just want to switch gears really quick because I feel like you're such a good friend on the internet. Like I think you're such a good tough love bestie. That's what you're known for.
Totally.
Everybody loves you. I feel like you give it to every.
Try again.
I feel like you give it to.
One more time. Second time.
I feel like you give it to people straight.
Yes.
And that is a rare thing in this thing called life. So
totally.
Well, I mean, especially with social media and stuff and influencer stuff, like I feel like a lot of people don't want to get canceled or just like they want to say always the right thing. And you come on and you're like, bitch, leave that man. Yeah, like, and I love that about you.
I actually wish I got canceled more. But in my friendships, I feel like I've always been this way. And I honestly don't know why, but sugarcoating really doesn't get you anywhere. You messaged me about, like, let's say your best friend is dating, like, the worst man ever. There are people that will sit there and, like, not say anything and, like, be fine, which I also would never be the friend to, like, leave him, dump him. Like, I feel you say your piece. You have to let them know that it's, like, not correct. You don't stand for that. But also, we've all been in love. Like, girls are insane. They're gonna pick the man. You can lose a friend over, like, doing the tough love thing. I think you say it one time. You let them know your feelings. They know. You don't need to keep beating the dead horse because at the end of the day, they're probably gonna choose him.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna, or they're just not gonna confide in you anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, then what? You're not really being a good friend.
Yeah.
But on the internet, I can just send it out into the world. And I'm like, whoever needs this, it's there.
No, there was one TikTok me and Tyler watched 80,000 times when you were talking about like how your husband isn't a loser. And we played it over and over. It's so fucking funny. I just love that you keep it real. Like you're just honest. You're so authentic.
Thank
and
you.
even though like, I'm doing poppers with the gays, like you and I are still like
1,000%.
one of a
We are
kind.
the same. Yes.
But I wanted to ask you kind of like some advice because no, I have a friend right now and I said my piece with how I feel about her relationship.
Okay.
But then I just keep saying it because I'm like, nothing's changing. And I know it's my problem.
No.
But that's just I think an ADHD thing. I'm just like, because it's like the complaining. And then I'm like, but then you're staying. The complaining and you're.
And it depends on the friend.
Yes.
There are people that can take it and will receive it. And like, they just want to vent. I mean, not to call out my own mother, but my mom, no offense to my mother. I should really not.
Yeah.
But she's been in bad
Yeah.
situations. And we had this conversation last week with her current boyfriend. He'll never hear this.
Yeah.
But it was the same. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. And she called out my Instagram. She's like, well, you give all the advice. And I'm like, leave that man.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm going to say. But you're not going to. Do you want I'll be here for you to vent. But
yeah, I think it always comes to a point where like you have said enough, you've heard enough that like there's a point in a friendship when they're with a toxic man that you just become numb.
Right.
And you just refuse to hang out with them.
Right.
And that's where I'm at with some things. But I also think you can't pressure somebody to change or want to be with, like, they have to find out that journey on their own.
1,000%.
You know what I mean?
And they'll get there when they get there. We've all been in it, whether
Yes.
to what extreme or not. Like, we've all been in a toxic situationship. It's like something had to give in yourself. Like, you can hear all the advice in the world. I mean, I get comments on my TikToks and they're like, I saw your videos every day for like months and months and months. And then finally, it's like, am I making a difference? Sure.
I feel like
it
you are.
is. Thank you.
No, you're changing the
Changing
world
lives.
one TikTok at a time, Brenna.
Absolutely. Thank
Okay?
you. But it's completely on her own. Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks though.
I know,
Because
but-
it's hard. You feel for them. Like, you have empathy because you've been there, but it's also like, wake up.
Yeah.
But it's
I just feel like at a certain age,
totally.
I don't know. Like, I feel like you should be so aware that, like, this person's toxic as fuck.
Right.
Like, that's the
It
point.
is. Like, it's okay in college, early 20s. That's normal.
Early
That's
20s,
like all you know. But yeah, as you get on, it's like,
Yeah.
are you stupid? I mean, really, like, that's what it comes out. Or like, they're very, I mean, emotionally like stunted in a way. Like, there's something there.
Yeah.
And
Like Michael Jackson.
we all have fucked up childhoods. Like, we all have our things that, of course, like, not to put that on everybody, but there's something, it's like, hello.
Mm-hmm.
But some people also love the toxic, which is horrible, but like, they love that and need that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to break that for them.
No,
I hated that. Like, if I ever feel like, I've really never spent that much time in toxic situationships, because if I start losing my mind, like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Get me out of there. I can't live in my brain like that because I am psychotic. So if you give me that, like, I'll literally lose my goddamn mind. And that's why I put my own foot down. But some girls can live in that.
Yeah. And it's so hard because it's like, I cannot be around a toxic couple because then me and Tyler start fighting.
1,000%.
Like, it's literally contagious.
Yes.
When people say, oh, Alexis, you're going out so much. Like, no, I'm having a good time. Good time doesn't, I mean, alcoholism doesn't, what's it called? It's not contagious.
Contagious,
Like,
right.
herpes, yeah.
Yes.
But
alcoholism,
no.
not contagious.
But being around toxic relationships, it does, I don't know. I'm just a big energy person.
No, I agree 100%.
I cannot be around it. And then, like, I got into a really good place the last, like, 2 years. And, like, me and Tyler have been in the best place in our lives because we're so intentional with who we're spending our time with. So it's like the toxic relationship people are not only like not thinking about them,
it affects you.
It affects like other people.
Well, and even like as much as your friendship, when she's just constantly like complaining or venting, like I love to be there. And if you're my closest friend, amazing. But at a certain point, it becomes so exhausting. And it's like, I can't take that anymore. Like, I love you, but it's now affecting my life and I am empathetic, I think.
I feel like you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think so. But it starts to affect me.
Yes.
And I just can't.
No, I get like really annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, but I want to spend time with you and I'm not.
And I don't want to talk about this loser man. Like the whole time I've had a friend like that and we're not friends anymore.
No,
it became too much.
I'm like, I need you to realize like what I see for you. Like you are so beautiful, so smart. Like the self-worth I want for you is just not there.
Right. But don't you want that for yourself? Like I know deep down you do, but here we are.
Here we are. But yeah, I'm really trying my best, like just trying to let people figure it out themselves. But at the same time, I'm like, how are we not here yet?
How are we not here? The age thing is
the
real.
Age thing,
it's like,
and then it's just like, I feel like for the first time, I'm so happy I'm thriving. And I'm like, okay,
well,
everybody. Yeah. And I'm like, you guys are draining me. Like you're dragging me down. I'm finally in a good place. Like, why is nobody on the same page? But even like when I was like not in a good place, like I never put that on anybody else.
1000%.
Except my sister. Sorry.
But
she's like, we came out of the same vagina.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's very different. I don't have a sister, so I don't know what that's like. But yeah, my brother, he's like, bitch, please stop talking.
Like shut the fuck up.
But yeah, it's hard.
It's hard, but okay.
Send the TikToks. I mean, that's also another thing. Like when girls come up to me and they're like, I see you all the time, or like my best friend sends me your TikToks. I'm like, perfect. The job is done. Like that's a good friend because it's telling them, but it's like through my mouth. I'm like, I will be the messenger. And honestly, that's how I think when I make my videos. I'm like, somebody's sending this to another person. I'm like, what does that person need to hear? Like coming from the bestie, like it's nice, but it's getting the point.
Yeah, it's like it's not coming from the horse's mouth.
Right. It's like, oh,
is
yeah,
that
it's
a
just
thing?
a silly little, totally.
Coming from the horse's mouth.
I think so.
Michael, is there a saying coming from the horse's mouth? Coming from the horse's mouth. You can't lead a horse to water, but you can't let him.
You actually can.
You can lead the horse,
but you can't make it drink.
You can't make it drink.
But I think from the horse's mouth is. Yeah, it's
you come from the horse's mouth. But also, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Right. And that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It always comes back to the horse.
It always comes back to the horse and the mother-in-law. One thing about me, I love to beat a dead horse. I will talk about the same thing over and over. I've actually gotten better because I used to like have a problem and then I would call people and be like, and then now I'm like, okay, I'm wasting so much energy talking about the same thing.
But it's the best.
It's so fun.
And depending on the situation, other people love it too. Because if it's crazy, I mean, I had a crazy situation. I think I finally got over it. I'm actually back into running. And on my runs, I think I don't listen to music. And I go through the anger of that moment. I was on a run yesterday and I'm like, bitch, why do you think about this every time? But I'm like, oh, I would have said this and I would have done that. And I'm just like in my own head. I'm not bothering anybody about it anymore. I'm doing it internally.
No.
But those are my demons.
The fact that you raw dog running is actually amazing. But like, I
just
do this
know
when
if you see me running, I'm thinking about the craziest shit.
No, that's
and I'm
why
pissed. Sorry.
No, my favorite thing ever is when I'm in the shower and like my best self is in the shower.
1000%.
Cleansing myself. I'm thinking about all creative ideas, funny jokes. Like it's always happening. Or I'm having full blown fights with myself in the shower, like with other people, obviously.
No,
but like the voices in my head. The voices in my head.
Oh, and why, when I'm in scenarios, can I not think of the things to say and then after? I have full-blown books that I'm ready to say if I'm ever finding myself in that scenario again, which I'm never going to, but I'm ready. I have like so many things. I'm like, why couldn't you have just said that? Or I'm like, I said this and like it didn't really hit on that point as much as I should have. And I'm like,
or like you create all these scenarios before something happens and then like
it doesn't happen.
Then none of it happens.
I'm like, oh, you want a confrontation? It doesn't. It was like a nice dinner. I'm like, oh, perfect.
I was like, girl, I love you. What a time we had. But it's like not okay. I actually went to core power yoga once and this girl, like, there was some beef and I saw her and then I was working out. But the whole time I was like, after the class, I'm going to go up to her and be like, what, like, and like literally the whole class, I'm creating these scenarios and like what I'm going to say. The end of the class goes, roll up my mat, I walk out. I'm like, what is wrong with me? But in my head, what is that?
I don't know, but like, I need a cure.
Yeah,
but it's also, it kind of gets me going.
Yeah.
Like, but no, literally, I'm on this run yesterday, and all of a sudden, like, I was thinking about how horrible the run was, and then I'm all of a sudden back in this scenario, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Like, I'm glad I'm not bothering my best friend about it, but it's also pissing me off again. I'm like,
I know.
And I'm,
it's really hard. Are we dreamers? Are we dreamers? Are we
honestly, I think I'm a manifester. Like and I'm not a confrontational person. And that's also what doesn't really make sense to me. I have like all of these ideas for what I want to say, but if I'm ever in a confrontation, I'm de-escalating. I'm like, I'm not going to say the thing.
No.
I don't know what that is.
I'm the same way in regards to like, I will create a scenario, but like I'm very like a peaceful girl.
Same.
Like but I'll also tell it how it is. Like I'll say, no, you did this, but I never like scream or fight. I think the peacemaker of it all comes from my parents being divorced, and like that way, like I always just tried to keep the peace.
Totally.
I've done that with friendships, like relationships, like I've always been that way. But I would love to just like have a Real Housewife moment.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like I want to throw a glass. I want to scream in a face. Like I want to be a Real Housewife deep down inside.
Totally.
But I don't know if it'll ever happen.
I know.
Like I want to throw a wine glass on a lady like in my 40s, like lit with a little cigarette. Like I want to go after a girl for doing something fucked up, because also we have to protect our peace, and we also need to learn how to like not be disrespected.
You are literally getting me fired up right now. I won't go into details, because if I did, we would be here until tomorrow. But a scenario happened. I can't even.
Oh, okay. No.
But before this moment, up until literally 3 years ago, I could give you the day, but I won't. I am the most non-confrontational. I'm like, literally, I would never stand up for myself. I'm a people pleaser. I'm just not that person. And quite frankly, I'd never been in a position where somebody had like wronged me so badly. Just never. Like that's never been a part of my life. And then it happened. And in the moment, I didn't say anything, because up until that point, I'm like, it didn't really hit me what happened until after. And of course, my poor husband, I mean, he is hearing it day in and day out. I'm traumatized. I'm like shaking. I'm pissed. Every day he comes home, I'm like, and I would have said this and I should have done that. And I can't believe, and nothing ever happened from it again. But I've been waiting to have the conversations, but they never come up. But now I'm glad it happened.
Yeah.
Because my husband is a confrontational person. He will say the thing. If somebody disrespects him, he is standing up for himself. I think that's a woman thing. We're taught to like be the peacemakers and don't upset anybody and all of this.
Yeah.
And he's teaching me. I mean, again, it's never happened again, but in my head, I'm prepared, and I think I'm going to be better. I'm hoping nobody ever wrongs me again, but if they do, they're not only getting that explosion, they're getting the explosion from 3 years ago. I'm popping the fuck off.
No, but I always, like, if anybody wronged my sister, I was so much more psychotic. But I think if somebody does something to me, I genuinely feel like I could care less. If it's, like, I feel like I'm more angry and riled up for somebody that I love than me.
Totally.
But at the same time, like, I want it to be known that, like, I am the nicest girl, like, it's not me. It's not me.
No, it's certainly not you.
So, like,
can I say something else?
Yeah.
Because I am this way and I'm so great and wonderful and perfect.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'm not the problem.
Never.
You're the problem. Like, this certain circumstance has never happened. Nobody has ever treated me this way, and I've done nothing, and I'm perfect. It's you.
No.
And I'm like, how could you have a problem with me? Like, literally, how could you have a problem with me?
I said to my sister, I was like, saying like something about the situation. I was like, but I feel like it's not me. And she's like, Alexis, everybody loves you. And I was like,
Exactly.
I was like,
And I'm
yeah,
not
duh.
I mean, I sound conceited, but
No, but
I go with the flow. I'm not causing problems. I'm never like disrupting other people. I'm very like,
yeah, it's
I'm just happy to be here. So I'm like, it's you.
I love how this episode turned into a WWE wrestling, and I love it so much.
Can you tell? I'm like sweating already. I'm like really fired up, and I need
because
to
it
chill.
really angers me when I'm alone.
No,
and when I'm alone with my own thoughts. Like I literally
4 miles yesterday. I'm like probably seething. People were probably like, "Is that girl okay?"
No, I listen to positive affirmations when I run because if I didn't, that would happen.
That's smart. Maybe I should try that. Thank you for the tip. You're like, chill out.
No,
yeah, maybe there's like a mental illness there.
I think it's gonna be very relatable because I think a lot of people have fake scenarios in their head, and then when they're hit with the moment, they do the complete opposite.
Totally.
And I wonder, I know, and I feel like that has to be something because there also are people that are super confrontational,
right?
And they'll like, and I don't like those people.
No, that's scary to me.
Like it's scary, but it's also very like my mom.
Oh, really?
My mom is a very confrontational person, so I think that's another thing. Like I always was on edge or like anxious around her because it was so unpredictable.
Right.
That I've just learned to just be like, never be like that woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like don't cause drama, don't cause like, because I would see the reactions of other people towards my mother.
1000%. I'm from North Dakota.
Yeah.
And it's like the most humble, like Midwesterner people ever. And everybody's very, like there's not a lot of confrontational people in my I mean, not one in my family and around. Like everybody's just nice to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I am that way, but I'm not used to it. And my husband, okay, I love him. He's not that confrontational, but he'll just like speak up for like whatever he believes in.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it's something small, it's like jarring to me. I'm like, babe, like it's okay. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like on an airplane. Oh God, I hate flying with this man. Again, he's my husband. He just gets really fired up because you know how people are on airplanes, people standing up, going to the front, and he will say something to those people. Like the last time we were on a plane, he literally stands up. There's people coming. He's like, what, are we bum rushing the plane? I'm like, oh, I don't know this man. I'm like turning to my thing. And I agree with him. I agree with what he's saying always. I just like that because I'm scared somebody's going to say something to him. I just like, again, confrontation, me and confrontation, we're not friends. I'm scared of it.
But in our minds, we're the toughest vision.
Yeah, no. I'm a chihuahua. I'm ready. I'm barking.
No,
but it never comes out.
But when people get up on an airplane and they're rushing the plane, like we're all getting off at the same time. Like I used to be a very impatient person. Going on an airplane, like I'm the most patient person alive because it's like you're not, unless you have like a flight ticket, we'll let you go.
1000%.
But like why are you standing up or just like in the line?
And it's so rude. Like who do you think you are? Have you never been on a plane before? It's either like they've literally never been on a plane, but how can you have? But people lack.
Yeah, the social awareness of the humans.
It's
in
an
this
epidemic.
Society.
It's a problem. And I need to find a cure for that because I would never say things to people, but it pisses me off.
No, 100% agree. Okay, Brenna, do you want to wrap it up with a rapid fire game?
Yes.
I feel like you'll be really good at this.
Amazing.
And I'm so sad that this is my last podcast of the summer.
Oh my gosh.
And I feel like we did it with a bang. And I
sure.
love it so much. So we're going to wrap it up with a literally not okay confession booth. I want to know what you think the biggest dating mistake women make and the biggest dating mistake men make.
The biggest. That's huge. The biggest mistake I think that women make, and I was a victim of this as well when I was dating, building men up before you meet them. This more so pertains to like when you're meeting them on apps, because if you've met them in person, whatever, but you match with a guy and you're already like putting yourself in the wedding, you're adding the last name. Like I feel girls, we really build them up before we even know them. And like the texting prior, it's like, you don't know this man. You've seen 3 pictures on Hinge. He like made one little joke on a text, which he probably got from ChatGPT. Like, let's stop doing that. Hannah Berner once said, I don't remember where or when, but she said that men, when they date, they start from 0. Like we, in their eyes, have 0 and they like add points. Women, we start at 100. We're like, he's perfect. And we go down. It's like, we got to stop doing that, in my opinion.
No, I think we just need to chill. And don't think too much into it. But
even after one date, like it's one day.
Yes.
You might have had a good time. Like there's a lot of people you could have a good time with. That doesn't mean this man's going to be your husband. Like we just need to, chill. And unfortunately, I get it. I'm like not that chill either.
I know where their aunt lives. I know their cousins.
I found the mom's Facebook. I'm commenting on, the ex-neighbor. I'm Zillowing the house.
I know where they lived in 8th grade. Like, I know where they're middle
1000%.
school. But no, I had a boyfriend in college that, like, I was so creepy, like, looking back. Like, he was definitely just, like, looking for a summer fling.
1000%.
And in my mind, like, we were going to get married. We were like, I was like, oh my God, like, I love his family. Like, I was that girl.
I know.
And looking back, like, that was such an ick to me because I was like, that's not who I am.
No.
But I remember, like, fantasizing that, like, this was my person. And I remember, like, texting his friends being like, oh my God, do you think, like, what's his name, like, likes me? And, like, so embarrassing.
But
like,
women-
is he looking for something serious? That's what I said.
Right. I get it. We've all been there. And when we're younger, it's worse. But I think girls still have that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest dating mistake for men?
Yeah.
I mean, them just being them. Like, it's the lack of care. Have you ever gone on a date and they, like, don't ask you a single question?
About them. They only talk about themselves.
I'm like, is this not a date? Like, you don't want to know anything about me. You don't care.
No.
But I think because men have never, like, they just show up
Mm-hmm.
and people love that they're around.
Mm-hmm.
No shade. Like, I do love men at the end of the day. But ask a question.
I was not on a date with one of my
Tyler.
I don't know. No, Tyler literally was like, he always.
Of course. No, he's been obsessed with you from day one.
No, literally. And he only drinks Diet Coke. You know, he doesn't drink or
Yeah.
do drugs. Like,
and I love that about him.
We're the perfect balance.
Totally.
Like, he doesn't let me dull myself, but at the same time, I don't push him to be something he's not.
Yes.
Which I did for a while. Like, I was like, take a shot, Tyler. Like, why are you being so boring? And then now I'm like, that is who he is. He is happy watching me be a degenerate. And it's a love story.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah, no, one of my friends, she just went on a date with a guy and he talked about how much money he made the whole date.
Oh my gosh.
And it's
I mean,
like-
if you wanted to talk about icks, like, yeah, there's so many, but
Or just the lack of self-awareness.
right.
The lack of self-awareness that, like, oh, maybe I'm, like, talking about myself too much. Like,
We actually have a friend, love you. He's a man, it's my husband's friend, and he's finally dating a girl who I like. But he's so that guy. And to give them credit, especially in Dallas, I think there are a lot of girls who want men with money. So I think they've been conditioned to put out this front. But it's also like he was doing that. I don't even know if he has that much money, but he was doing that. And I'm like, what type of girl are you going to attract? Like a girl who just wants you for your money? Is that what you're looking for? But he's like a very wholesome person. But I'm like, this persona that you're putting out like on your Hinge and when you go on dates, because I know he was totally being that guy. I'm like, that's just not going to be the partner that you want. Like,
Yeah.
I get you might get more Hinge matches if you post in front of your Bugatti. Not that he actually has a Bugatti, but like, I don't know what he was doing, but I imagine he was doing that. I'm like, sure, you'll get a lot of matches, but like they just want you for this hypothetical money that you don't even have. And just to give the men some credit, because I think they've been conditioned, but it's also like, again, self-awareness, like, I don't give a
it's also
shit.
an ego thing. I
Totally.
think it's a big ego, like where like, oh, like they feel better than if they say this, then or that. It's just like be.
Right.
Just be yourself.
Totally. Totally.
Be yourself. Do you
Be
know that?
yourself. Oh,
Anyway, okay, two more. Are you ready?
yes.
I wish more women knew blank.
About anything.
No, like about dating. Because I feel
Okay.
like I wish women
Yeah, what's yours?
I think love thyself, love thy mother-in-law, but also find happiness in yourself and like find what fulfills you without the man
Totally.
and be independent.
And everybody says that, but it's like
Is that so
literally so
corny?
true. No, but it's like the most true thing, because when I started dating my husband, I was almost 26, living on my own. I have money. I'm taking care of every single thing. I have my friendships. Like once you're in that place, the man only adds or he subtracts. And a lot of them subtract. It's like they take your time, your energy, they like bring you down. But it's like when you're in a good place and you love yourself and you're taking care of your own things and you have your friendships, they're either going to add or subtract. And then the one that you want in your life is the one who adds. Totally. I mean, that was cheesy.
No, but I loved that. No, and it's like some things like just people need to be heard.
Right. And
Wait,
if
no,
you don't,
not people need to be.
they do need to, we
need to be heard. Our voices in our head need to be heard.
They need to be heard. And I'll let you know.
I just keep going back to this shower that I have been having fights with myself. I swear to God.
No, I mean, I I'm there. But
yes,
I agree with you. Yes.
Coming back to the women, I think literally you need to have,
and let me cut you off.
Yeah.
If you're in a bad place and you don't love yourself and you're so desperate, you're going to pick the worst. You'll just pick anybody because you just want attention. And then you're not choosing from a good place. And that's why I think a lot of us are in toxic. Like the women that are in toxic, again, not to put on you because some men are the worst. But when you're not in a good place, you're like accepting that because you just want the attention and you're not like really standing up for yourself because you're just like, your self-confidence is low. It's just bad all around.
And you're like trying to fill a void that's
1000%.
and it's just not a healthy.
No.
I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore. So like, anyways.
We'll go to the last question.
Okay, I want you to get canceled. Are we ready? What's one dating opinion that gets you roasted?
I mean, the most roasted I ever, but it's like a certain community.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel very strongly like unless you're trying to make money from it, I can understand hobbies. Again, I'm trying to justify it because like I got literally ripped apart. Men who play video games, like a lot. It's, again, because I know men in my life, I won't call them out, who play video games, but every single day, like there are girls that would message me and he completely ignores them. I'm like, we're not teenage boys anymore. Again, I'm like literally shaking as I'm saying this because I'm scared that somebody, even though I'm not that scared to get canceled.
Came for you for video games?
Oh my gosh. Well, apparently like the president of video games stitched my video and then like, no, it got like millions and millions. I could pull it up. I'll send it. It was a long time ago. I need to make another video restating it and get it going again because the girls that feel it, like they get it. Again, it's one of those things and people try and say, it's their hobby. Like I read. I get it, but I don't.
Yeah. No.
Grow up. Go make money. Do something else.
I think, Michael, do you play video games? Thank God.
I honestly was feeling like maybe
I was feeling the vibe that like I got
scared.
nervous. No, but I think literally if you're 16 and up, 18 and under, maybe acceptable.
Right.
But over that,
oh my God.
If I came home and Tyler was playing fucking video games.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I would literally.
And if you're defending your boyfriend who's doing that and you're going over to his mom's house because he lives in her basement, like that is why you're in that situation. Literally. My other thing is Snapchat. If we're Snapchatting over the age of, I mean, my honest thoughts, 22, like out of college, we have to knock it off. We like have to stop. We're too old for that.
No. I used to only use Snapchat when I was 22, and it was because I was dating multiple men. And literally, like, it goes away. So I would like obviously use that for those type of, because I was being a sneaky little hoe. But then I haven't used it since. So the fact that I have the same opinion about video games. So sorry, president of Video Mania. What is it? What's those games called? Exactly.
Just video games. All of
like
them.
There's apparently. Like Dornasar.
He was like, oh my God. He was like, oh, sorry, we're not at the clubs and doing. I'm like, you can actually have a man who does neither. You can have a man who does neither. My husband's working, as he should be.
Somebody's got to pay the bills around here. Well, I know you make
right,
money too.
Of course,
but like it's also good that like.
But I mean, come on,
Brenna, I am so obsessed with you. I love how we didn't even use kind of half of our
I can't believe it's over.
And we just talked and yapped and I had the best time. I'm obsessed with you. Everybody needs to follow you because you are so authentic. I'm obsessed, like whatever you say, like I
I'm saying a lot of things.
And it's real. Like it's very real. It comes off very real. Oh. So I'm always obsessed. I'm always happy to see you because I've never seen you since our
last year.
The only way we can hang out is if we podcast. But you know, I'm
happy to come back. I love this. Thank you for having me. This is incredible. The last summer episode.
No, but I just love that we're so similar.
Yes.
But so opposite. But we get along and I fucking ride for you. I just want you to know.
I love you.
But tell everybody, and then I'm not sorry to the video gamers, by the way. I'm not.
Me neither. And I'm actually, that just prompted me. I'm going to make a video today. Probably restating because it was a while ago.
Yeah, we got to, honestly, under 18.
Yeah. Children.
Children.
It's okay if you're a little boy who's not listening to this. A grown man if he's playing video games.
The only one that's okay is Michael Jackson, but other than that.
Totally.
Anyways, where can everybody follow you? And if you have anything going on that you would like to mention?
Instagram and TikTok, Brenna Berg. I mean, that's all that I have going on. Thanks for having me. This was amazing.
I love that this episode at one point became like WWE wrestling.
No, I loved it. Right now.
Never mind. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening, and make sure to tell me why you guys are literally not okay in the comments.
Bye.